Hello everybody and welcome back to Dana's Coloring Obsession. I'm back. It's been several months and the original reason was I was in a coloring slump and a whole bunch of things were happening in life and we sold a portion of our business and you name it. And then the last month at least, we bought a house and moved, and I'm sitting inside of it right now. But hello, how are you? I hope you are all well. Sorry for the glare. This book is shiny. I decorated it myself. This is from Amanda Colors, her 2025 coloring planner. I unfortunately didn't get to do the beginning because I didn't color, but I am gonna be going back and coloring these things. Anyways, this video is gonna be my plans for May 2025, and I am gonna participate in Mermay. I'm gonna do some hashtags if I can. I'm not gonna put a lot of pressure on myself to do pages. I'm not gonna be upset if I don't get like 10 or 15 done, all of that. But so we're going into May. I do want to get this done, so I've flagged that. I thought that was cute, and it's a mermaid. And then I did find a couple of hashtags that I wanted to participate in. Coloring the Fairy Tales with Jordy Colors, Lulu Mayo's Scavenger Hunt for May by Coloring Bumblebee, Mermay for Elm Colors. For Elm Colors, her Color the Seasons color palettes, and Color Mythographic by Elm Colors, Color Your Hoard by Lavelia's Coloring, and T also does that. I didn't write that down, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have, I think, 3 buddy colors. I need to check back in with my buddies, but I will talk about those as the books come up. So yeah, I am going to be coloring in this. There's some way cute pages in here that illustrators sent Amanda when she was doing this, and I'm excited to jump in and work in this. If she does another one, hopefully for 2006, I will be purchasing that. But let me set this aside. Okay, so first book for my plans. Again, okay, I have a huge stack next to me. Well, I shouldn't say not sure. I'm sure, 100% sure that I won't be doing all of these, but I would love to. I also want to do a small disclaimer about the glare and shadowy bits. I am doing this filming at night, and generally I will be filming during the day, so it won't be, the lighting won't be as bad. But my first video, back always has to have some kind of hiccups, right? Here we have Matchstick Mouse, a floral coloring book by Morgan O'Brien. Now this is a project book with the lovely Lauren from Low Colors. We've done quite a few pages in this book, and we are doing one for May. Now you're going to get a sneak peek because I did this page actually today. Lauren hasn't even seen it yet, but we're doing this one for May. So that's amazing. One more done in that one. And then I know I was terrible, and I hope, so this is the book that I wanted to do a community buddy color with. This Seasons by Hannah Carlson. I want to complete this book with you guys, and I'm still planning on doing that. This cutout was in my old Seasons book, and I don't have 3 done. That was in my old book. There's nothing done in here. But what we're gonna do for our first page in here is going to be this page. There weren't any mermaids in here, but I figured, you know, something that had to do with water and fish. This looks kind of freshwatery, but still. But I'm excited about that being our first page, and I will get this out to you guys this month as a color along. And next, I have Kawaii Tarot by Lulu Mayo. I have only gotten one page in this book done, and it's that one. But I saw that there is one that's mermaids here, and it's the Judgment card, tarot card, and then there's little mermaids and mer unicorns. I'm not sure what you call them, but I would love to do that page, so gonna do that, maybe, hopefully. And I have Falling Star by Maria Trolle. I don't have her new one yet. I'm hoping to get that in the next month or two. But I did flag one. And it, of course, has a mermaid. Oops, sorry. I have to get used to where my camera is. Now this one has a mermaid, and so does this one. So I might do one or the other or both in the same kind of color scheme, whatever tickles my fancy when I come to this book. But for sure, I want to do this one. This one's my favorite out of the two. So I want to do that one. I've only colored one other page in this book. Figured I'd show you guys some finished pages since I've been gone for so long. You've seen this one, but you know, anyway. So I want to color in here. And I did get the new Joanna Basford Magical Worlds book. Now this will be in my upcoming haul video that you'll see in the next day or two. I picked this one because I haven't colored in it yet, and I chose this one. Now it's not a mermaid, but it is a sea creature. But yeah, I have quite a few ideas that popped into my brain immediately when I saw this page, and it'll work perfectly for mermaid. So I'm gonna do this one, and that would be my first page in this book. And then I have Fairy Tales and Folklore by Emily Liddell Oberg, and I don't have anything colored in here, but there are, I was shocked how many I'm sorry, I can't see, mermaid type sea pages there are in this book. I think this is one too, maybe not. No, she's got mushrooms. I don't think that is, but here's a mermaid. And then here's another one with jellyfish, which I thought was really neat. Sorry, I'm trying not to put my book in front of the camera, but I can't see the the little holders I have, placeholders. There's a seahorse there. And, oh, that's just the back of that one. Did I say I haven't worked in this book? I think I said that. I really am liking him too. He's up there in the choices for this book. And that's a sea life one, but I don't know that I'm going to do that. I really like her too. So I think it's between the merman and her, honestly. But there's one more. Oh, I lied. I like her too. So we'll see which one I go for. But there's lots of choices in this book. And then I have another Hannah Carlson book, Atlantis, and I don't have anything colored in here as well. I've had this one for quite a while, and I've always had my eye on this page. I've seen it done quite a few times, but that's not going to stop me. Sorry, I need to remember where my camera is. I want to do this one. But a lot of different ones in here will obviously work if my mood changes. But I want to get one done in here. And these books, there's two of them, have popped into my plans videos numerous times, and it's The Desert Fox by Sojomi. I'm so sorry. I know I probably said that wrong. And this is the seasons one. And of course, I want the little, it's actually this page that I want to color, and I'm determined. I am going to do this one this May. Now, I don't know. I know that I'll probably like follow her technique in certain areas, or what I think she did, you know. I don't know if I'm going to do exactly the same color palette or not, but we'll see how I do it. I'm excited. This is a adorable page, and look at this. I noticed this today when I was looking at this book. Her little cactus friend has a shell on his head. How cute is that? It's so sweet. So that would be my first page done in this one. And of course, one of my favorite illustrators, Diane Dufour, her Sirens du Monde, which is mermaids of the world or around the world. And I think I want to this one. And mainly because it's a family portrait and Mother's Day is this month. And I thought that would be a perfect page for that. So I want to do this one. I have a couple done in here already. But yeah, I want to do one in here. And of course, we have another Lulu Mayo, A Million Mermaids. And I actually don't have, I have a whip in here, which is this one. All it is Tombow water-based markers. And so I want to get that finished, but I also want to do one or both of these two pages. These are pages I was supposed to color with my sister Amy months and months ago. And she got them done, but I did not. I think it was right when I started to get into my coloring slump, and I was having a hard time finishing pages in general. But for sure, I want to do, if I do only get one of these done, I do probably end up being the wreath one, even though they're all adorable. This book is actually very cute. I mean, all of her books are cute, but I also flagged this one. It's not mermaids, but it's super cute. And I know it's a little bit repetitive, but I like to do waves that look like this. So I flagged it. I don't know that it's going to be done, but I'm at least going to get the whip done, if nothing else, in A Million Mermaids. And I have a buddy color in portraits, small squares, with Christina's Art Corner and Squishy from Squishy Colors. And we were going to do the Ariel for Mermaid. But we haven't got a confirmation back from Squishy yet, so I'm not sure if we're going to hold off or if we're going to do it or not. So this is a possibility, though. And I have one flagged in Daria Kakersoy's Color and Oceans Mermaids. And I was thinking about this one. I saw this one in pastels, which would be perfect for one of the color palettes for Elm Colors hashtag. So, but I also noticed that she's got these little, let's see if you can see this. She has these little fin type things that are glowy, which indicates to me that she might be a deep water mermaid. So maybe I'll do dark purples in the background for the water, but still have her be pastel. I'm not sure, but that threw me for a loop when I noticed that today. But I still kind of want to do pastels. Her hair is dark too, so we'll see. If nothing else, I'm still going to work in this book, and maybe I'll choose a different mermaid for pastels. Maybe a different mermaid would be a better choice in here for a pastel palette. We'll see. So there's that one. And then I haven't touched bases with my sister yet. Her May is usually really busy because she's got tons of birthdays, an anniversary, all kinds of things happen in May. But I would like to finish a whip that we got started when I was, again, entering in my coloring slump. But the Hercules page. And then because of Mermaid, I was thinking maybe we could do either Ursula or the second Little Mermaid page in the book. Amy, what do you think? If you see this, we already did the first one here. And there's another Ursula page in here too, but we'll see. We'll get at least one thing done in here. I do want to get this whip done. I have an up whip as well in here, but so Petite Poupées, sorry, Little Dolls, Grand Large Square, Disney by Hachette Heroes. And then I want to try to get my first page done in this beautiful book, and it is, I wrote it down, Rabbit's Fairy Tale is what I translated it to. I'm not sure if that's correct, but it is this, and it's a double page spread, but look how adorable this is. And it does have mermaids. There's two of them, one right here and one right here. Oh, three. Look at that. So, but it is, yeah, see his tail's going across. So it is a double page spread. I mean, technically, if I needed to, I could just do this side and keep my colors. I don't know, but I don't have anything else colored in this book, so I would really love, I need to work more in my Japanese and Korean coloring books. I love them so much, and I get scared because I don't want to ruin them. Okay, and I have Disney, these are, sorry for the glare. This book fell apart on me, like literally out of the packaging. So I put it in a portfolio, but it is Disney's ABC book. I don't really know what that says. I'm sorry. But that's what this book is from Hachette Heroes. And it is, I want to color one, whichever letter that Meg from Meg's Coloring Corner does for May. She hasn't posted it on Instagram yet, I don't believe. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. But whatever letter that she chooses for the month of May, I'm going to try to get done. And I don't have anything colored in here yet. So there's that. And I have a mythographic here, which will go for Elm Colors hashtag. Deep Blue by Fabiano Attanasio, one of my favorites. My favorite is Joseph Kattenbang of all time, but I love Fabiana as well. And there is a really beautiful mermaid in here. And I would love to color her and her fishy friends. Don't have anything else colored in this book at the moment, so it would be a first, which would go for Lovelia's hashtag, Color Your Horde. And again, I said, you know, Elm Colors as well. And I have the mermaid book of Crystal Vogel's, uncolored. Her books, I love them. They intimidate me. I have almost all of them, I think. But there are two that I was looking at. This one. She's riding a dolphin. Very cute. And then also this one. And she's got one girl's got a list. I'm not quite sure what they're doing. There's presents. This little one has presents, a mail. Maybe it's a mail carrier of some sort. I'm not sure. But you know what? Now that I'm looking at both of these, I'm going to take that off because I really like this one much better. I have a WIP in her other book that is actually one of my top 20 to finish. So I really need to get that done. But I want to participate in Mermay. So May is a little different for me. But yeah. I want to try to get that done. And then I also picked up Kirby Rosanes' Dark Fairy Tales. Don't have anything colored in here yet. This book is incredibly detailed. Good Lord. Crazy. I love so many of these pages. But I am, of course, going to do one of these two. There's another double page spread. This has to do with the Little Mermaid as well, but I'm going to do one of these, and I don't know which one yet. Haven't chose, but something for Mermay. And that'll be my first page done in this book. Absolutely gorgeous. Not everyone's cup of tea, but you know. And then another one by Kirby, Mythomorphia. This is my brand new one. I had a previous Mythomorphia and it got ruined. I had a coffee incident I've explained a long time ago. That was one of the books that got ruined. It also had a WIP in it that I was frustrated with. I had colored a dragon's face too dark, but anyways, this has a mermaid in it that I would like to color as well. I have a whole bunch of cutesy mermaids, so the ones that aren't necessarily so cutesy kind of appeal for me as well. So yeah, would like to get one done in here. And I have Jade Summers Magical Mermaids. And I got this last May. And the illustrators are right here. And I really love this book. The one I was focusing on, however, was specifically, I don't have anything colored in here yet, this one. And the reason being, uh-oh, come on, camera. There we go. The reason being is she looks real Arctic to me, like icy, like she could be blues and teals and frosty, you know, which is another one of Elm Colors palettes for her her hashtag. So this would be for that one, and it's one-sided, so it's Amazon paper, but it is one-sided, so I could use some alcohol marker too. So there's that one. Again, I know I'm not going to get all these done, but these are things that I would love to work on. Okay, I have Little Mermaid Friends, and this is a coloring book by Teresa Goodridge. This is actually, I think, possibly meant for smaller people, but it is so darn cute. And I don't have anything colored in here yet, and the one that I flagged to do was this one. Very sweet. Look at this little dude down here. Look at him. Okay, focus. So I want to do that one. And I have Nice Little Town Atlantic. I don't have anything done in here, and I was thinking about this page. I thought that the coral and all of that would be really fun to color, and it would be neat to get a page done in here. So there's that. Sorry, it's by Tatiana Bogema-Stilova. I did not say that, sorry. And then I have another one, which is Cute Fairy Tales by Selena Finich. And I chose this one. And this can go for Color Your the Fairy Tales for Jordy Colors. I'm going to color her like the Little Mermaid. Disney movie. So, and there's a boat obviously as well. So that would be fun. But I have nothing colored in here yet, and it's super cute. All the fairy tales that are in here. So there's that one. And then I have a big fantasy coloring book in grayscale #2 by Molly Harrison. I don't have anything colored in here yet, and I picked one mermaid. And here it is. Now she is gorgeous. I'm a little nervous about the grayscale, but Jen from Jen's Coloring Corner has colored several Molly Harrison pictures on her channel, and I think she's got color alongs in books just like this actually, and she explains like what she does in them, so I might check that out. Elm Colors, I think it was in her plans video for May as well. She mentioned that she was going to do one of the mermaids in here as well, and that Jen had a coloring tutorial type color along for that. So I'm going to try my hand at that possibly in this book. And I have Enchanted Faces by Hannah Lynn, and I have this one. Now I kind of started it already since it is the 2nd of May. I did base just her skin and her hair. This might end up being a pastel palette as well. I'm not sure. But yeah, so I want to get that one done. I also have another whip in here that would also go for mermaid, because she's a mermaid as well, that I need to do. So maybe get both of those done. I would love that, because I've gotten quite a few of these done. I would love to work through this book. I love it. The pocket size is so fun. And I have a Coloring Heaven that my sister gave me. I'm not actually subscribed or anything. I have like 3 or 4 of these now that my sister gave me, that she didn't necessarily mesh with and she thought I would like. So here's the Little Mermaid special, and it actually goes through all of the whole tail, I think. And it's Fabiana Trey. I'm not quite sure. Illustrations, but I chose this one, which is kind of a different version than the cute, except she's facing this way, huh, with the boat. And so I might do this one or something else in this book. That one's cool too. I like that one actually. With the octopuses, that's kind of cool. Maybe I'll do something different. I don't know. One of the pages in here I don't have. Oh, that's cool. I don't have a plan exactly, but I would love to color one of these in this book for a first page in here. Sorry if I'm rambling. I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. I have Portrait of the Mermaid, and this is by Sarah Burrier. I only have one done in here from last Mermaid. And I was thinking about doing this one. I based her skin already. I'm not sure of the color palette I was possibly having in mind, but we will see what I come up with. So there's that one. And I have a Camellia Angel Cova Mythical Miniatures, and I have her. I also started basing her with alcohol markers. Oh, hoo hoo. I thought this would be fun to do. I also have a whip in here that I would love to just get finished. I evidently started this in March and just didn't get it done. I would love to get both of those done. That would be cool. So I have that. And I have Enchanted Earth by Melipomene Chatsipani Gitu. And she has a mermaid in here that is gorgeous. I've only got one page in here done, and it was from a really long time ago. And I like my cactus, but that's about it. I like my cactus. I don't like my little dudes. Anyway, and this was my first attempt at Neocolor 2s. It's only one layer, and I think it would have been okay if I would have tried to blend with a second layer, but I didn't know what I was doing. Regardless, that's an old page, and we're gonna do the mermaid and get another page done in here. And then I have Luna Coloring by Stratton Peterson. This is one of Stratton Peterson's books out of the three. I have this one, the animal one, and then one more. I'm sorry, it's eluding me. But I am going to go through these books and do a color along, or a speed color, really. Well, I haven't decided. It might be just a full-blown color along, or a speed color with a voiceover, and I'm going to read what's on the left-hand side there. But this is the Moonstruck Mermaid, and we're going to get that done as a first page in this book, and that will have a video on it. And I'm going to try to get another one done in Wildflower Folk by Christine Karen. And I have a couple done in here. Those two. But I have a mermaid. I have a couple tagged. I have the Queen of the Seven Seas flagged. I also have Little Mermaid flagged. Now, a couple of the women that I really look up to have this flagged as well. So I have a thing that if there's a book that I know others that I think are much more talented than I are doing, I tend to not want to color it in the same month they do. But we'll see how it goes. I'm not sure. I do have two done in here, so if something gets waylaid, it might be one of the ones that I've already got something colored in, because I'm going to try it. I want to try to color in the books that I haven't colored in. So there's that one. And then last but not least, we have Mermaids in Paradise by Denise Klett. And I have actually two done in here. I kind of don't count the first one, but I did this one last Mermaid. My first time using oil pastels. Was interesting. Fun, but very interesting. And then, oh Lord, this was my first attempt at some water. I don't know what I was doing. I'm not quite sure what that was, but it's a watercolor thing of some kind. Anyway, regardless, I didn't throw it away. I kept it. And where is the page that I flagged? Oh, it's up here. This one, I flagged this one because I thought I could do like a version of Little Mermaid here, and this being Flounder. I thought that would be fun. And get another page done in here. So yeah, that is it for my coloring plans for May. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.